Assalamu alaikum dear students. In this video I am going to share with you ECT past paper test conducted by IBA Sukkur in 2018. Therefore we solve the MCQs of following subjects: Part 1 Computer, Part 2 General Knowledge, Part 3 Pedagogy or Education, Part 4 General Science. Let's start MCQs of Part 1 Computer or IT. 1. The security of the system unit is usually part of or is connected to a circuit board called the option A fatherboard, option B motherboard, option C brotherboard, option D circuit board. The security of the system unit is usually part of or connected to a circuit board called the motherboard. Right answer B. Question 2. A widely used type of application software related to communication is dash, which allows users with an internet connection to access a web pages. Option A web browser, option B word processing software, option C database software, option D spreadsheet software. A widely used type of application software related to communication is a web browser, which allows users with an internet connection to access web pages. Right option A. Question 3. Open source software. Option A is provided for use, modification and redistribution. Option B has no restriction from the copyright holder. Option C usually can be downloaded from the web at no cost. Option D all of them. Open source software is provided for use, modification and redistribution, has no restrictions from the copyright holder, usually can be downloaded from the web at no cost. These are three options are right. The right option D all of them. Question 4. A dash protect a computer by identifying and removing any viruses found in memory, on media or in files. Option A antivirus program, option B anti-spam program, option C pop-up blocker, option D web filter. An antivirus program protect a computer by identifying and removing any viruses found in memory, on media or in files. Right answer A antivirus program. Question 5. A dash is a network that connects computers and devices in a limited geographical area, such as school, computer lab, home or office building. Option A local area network LAN. Option B wide area network WAN. Option C personal area network PAN. Option D none of these. A local area network LAN is a network that connects computers and devices in a limited geographical area, such as school, computer lab, home or office building. Right answer A local area network LAN. Question 6. A dash is an identification code that consists a set of vertical lines and spaces of different width. Option A riffed, option B OCR, option C barcode. A barcode is an identification code that consists of a set of vertical lines and spaces of different width. Right answer C barcode. Question 7. Which of the following holds the data while the CPU is currently working on it? Option A RAM random access memory. Option B ROM read only memory. Option C CD-ROM compact disk read only memory. Option D hard drive. RAM random access memory holds the data while the CPU is currently working on it. Right option A RAM random access memory. Question 8. Which keyboard shortcut key is used to select entire MS Word document? Option A Ctrl D, Option B Alt D, Option C Ctrl plus A. Ctrl A is used to select entire MS Word document. Right option C Ctrl A. Question 9. A dash contains buttons, boxes and menus that allows tasks to be performed more quickly than using menu bar. Option A format bar, option B status bar, option C menu bar, option D toolbar. A toolbar contains boxes, buttons and menus that allows tasks to be performed more quickly than using menu bar. Right option D toolbar. Question 10. Headers and footers can include text and graphics as well as the option A current date, option B page number, option C current time, option D all of these. In MS Word, set the header and footers of the document can include the text and graphics as well as the current date, page number, current time. Right option D all of these. Let's start MCQs of part 2 General Knowledge. Question 11. Which animal is the national animal of Pakistan? Option A camel, option B markhor, option C snow leopard, option D goat. Markhor is the national animal of Pakistan. Right answer B markhor. Question 12. The President of the People's Republication of China is option A Xi Jinping, option B Zezluer, option C Wang Yi, option D Lancome. Xi Jinping is the President of People's Republication of China. Right option A. Question 13. Helsinki is the capital of option A New Zealand, option B Canada, option C Finland, option D China. Helsinki is the capital of Finland. Right option C Finland. Question 14. The International Monetary Fund headquarters is located at option A New York, option B Berlin, option C Washington DC. The International Monetary Fund IMF headquarters is located at Washington DC. Right option C. Question 15. The largest source of electricity generation in Pakistan comes through option A thermal, option B hydra, option C canal, option D renewable. Thermal is the largest source of electricity generation in Pakistan. Right answer A thermal. Question 16. AFP is the news agency of option A India, option B Belgium, option C France. AFP is the news agency of France. Right answer C. AFP stands for Agence France Presse. Question 17. 3rd May in each year is internationally observed as option A Children Day, option B Labor Day, option C World Press Freedom Day. 3rd May internationally observed as World Press Freedom Day. Right option C World Press Freedom Day. Question 18. How many surah are in Holy Quran? Option A 112, option B 114, option C 111. 114 surah are in Holy Quran. Right option B 114. Question 19. To whom Prophet Injil was revealed? Option A Prophet Musa alayhi salam, option B Prophet Dawood alayhi salam, option C Prophet Isa alayhi salam. Injil was revealed on Prophet Isa alayhi salam. Right option C. Question 20. Baht is the currency of which country? Option A. Singapore. Option B. Malaysia. Option C. Australia. Option D. Thailand. Baht is the currency of Thailand. Right option D. Let's start MCQs of part 3. Pedagogy, Assessment, REC. Question 21. Learning about calendars in early years best promote among young children. Mathematical understanding is a learning about calendars in early years best promote among young children. Answer is mathematical understanding. Question 22. Expecting young children to recognize and differentiate between colors is one of the learning outcomes. Refer to which of the learning areas in the national curriculum for ECE. Basic mathematical concepts. Expecting young children to recognize and differentiate between colors. Answer is basic mathematical concepts. Question 23. Parent-rich environment in early years classroom help young children to. Parent-rich environment in early year classrooms help young children to read and understand that all these words have meaning. Question 24. Which of the curriculum model has influenced Pakistan's national curriculum for early childhood education? High scope curriculum model has influenced Pakistan's national curriculum for early childhood education. Answer: high scope. Question 25. What does early literacy refers to? Early literacy refers to how children know about reading and writing before they actually begin to read and write. Question 26. If a group of 4-year-old children who have not yet learned to read or write are asked to write something on a paper, which of the following describes what majority of these children in the group would most likely to do? Majority of these children in this group would likely to create scribbles that resemble the writing system to which they have been exposed. Question 27. Cognitive development in early years refers to the development of intellectual and mental capacities of young children. Question 28. Which are the most recommended ways mentioned in the national curriculum for ECE to access young children is performance in the class? Portfolio and checklist of children progress are the most recommended way mentioned in the national curriculum for ECE to access young children is performance in the class. Right answer: portfolio and checklist of children is progress. Question 29. In early years, young children develop confidence, curiosity, self-control, ability to cooperate and communicate. All these are the components of emotional intelligence. Right answer: emotional intelligence. Question 30. Globally expected age parameter for early childhood education is birth to 8 years. Right answer: birth to 8 years. Question 31. The learning outcomes in the national curriculum 2007 for early childhood education are called expected learning outcomes because young children may achieve these learning outcomes at their own pace. Right answer is young children may achieve these learning outcomes at their own pace. Question 32. This approach towards learning allows you to build your knowledge on your prior knowledge. Constructivism is the approach toward learning allows you to build your knowledge on your prior knowledge. Right answer: constructivism. Question 33. What are the constructivist theories for learning? The constructivist theory of learning allows you to build your knowledge on your prior knowledge. Question 34. A collective content, activities and assessment in any branch of study. A collective contents, activities and assessment in any branch of study is the textbook. Right answer: textbook. Question 35. What are the student learning outcomes? Student learning outcomes are detailed statements describing what students are supposed to learn and able to do at each grade. Question 36. What are the colloquium standards? Colloquium standards are general statements that describe what students are expected to know and be able to do. Question 37. What is progressive education? Progressive education is an individualized approach to education that focuses more on the student's interest. Question 38. What is zone of proximal development? Zone of proximal development is the difference between what a child can do on their own and what they can do with the help of a more knowledgeable other. Question 39. Benjamin Bloom developed which of the following? Benjamin Bloom developed a taxonomy of cognitive processing based on hierarchy. Question 40. What is formative assessment? Formative assessment is considered as a way of assessing during teaching and learning process for feedback into teaching and learning process. Let's start subjective part. According to syllabus, subjective part contains 3 sections. Section 1 English, Section 2 Math and Section 3 is General Science. Therefore, we are going to solve the MCQs of General Science. Question 71. The speed of sound is maximum in option A water, option B helium, option C oxygen, option D platinum. The speed of sound is maximum in platinum. Right answer A. Question 72. The audible range of normal human ear is option A 16 Hz to 20 kHz, option B 10 Hz to 31 kHz, option C 67 Hz to 45 kHz, option D 20 Hz to 20 kHz. The audible range of normal human ear is 20 Hz to 20 kHz. Right option is D. Question 73. Heat is the form of energy associated with option A atomic stability, option B nuclear reaction, option C electromagnetic radiation, option D molecular motion. Heat is the form of energy associated with molecular motion. Right option D. Question 74. During the daytime, the air above the land gets heated up. Its density. Option A remains constant. Option B increase. Option C decrease. During the daytime, the air above the land gets heated up. Its density decrease. Right option C. Question 75. The cooling fins at the back of refrigerator are made of black and rough surface because option A they are good conductors of heat, option B they are good radiators of heat, option C they are good insulators of heat, option D they are not important for heat transfer. The cooling fins at the back of refrigerator are made of black and rough surface because they are good radiators of heat. Right option B. Question 76. A thermos flask keeps things close to their original temperature by reducing option A conduction, option B convection, option C radiation, option D all of these. A thermos flask keeps things close to their original temperature by reducing conduction, convection and radiation. The right option D all of these. Question 77. Objects that gives out light of their own are said to be option A luminous, option B non-luminous, option C transparent, option D opaque. Objects that gives out light of their own are said to be luminous. Right option A. Question 78. When light changes in direction when entering one transparent medium to another is known as option A absorption, option B reflection, option C diffraction, option D refraction. When light changes in direction when entering one transparent medium to another is known as refraction. Right option D. Question 79. Most liquids expand when heated and contract when cooled. However, one liquid behaves differentially. The name of the liquid is option A milk, option B blood, option C mercury, option D water. Most liquids expand when heated and contract when cooled. However, one liquid behaves differentially. The name of the liquid is blood. Right option B. Question 80. The melting point of pure ice at standard temperature and pressure is option A 0 Celsius, option B 100 Celsius, option C 200 Celsius, option D 300 Celsius. The melting point of pure ice at standard temperature and pressure is 100 Celsius. Right option B. Question 81. The temperature at which the solid in equilibrium with its liquid state is called option A boiling point, option B melting point, option C freezing point. The temperature at which the solid is in equilibrium with its liquid state is called melting point. Right option B. Question 82. The melting point of mercury is option A minus 98 Celsius, option B minus 419 Celsius, option C minus 38.83 Celsius, option D 0 Celsius. The melting point of mercury is minus 38.83 Celsius. Right option C. Question 83. If the melting point of any element is above the room temperature, the element will exist in dash state. Option A gas state, option B liquid state, option C solid state. If the melting point of any element is above the room temperature, the element will exist in a solid state. Right option C. Question 84. The unit of density is option A gram per centimeter, option B gram per meter, option C gram per centimeter cube. The unit of density is gram per centimeter cube. Right option C. Question 85. A student investigates an object that is shiny, bends easily and conduct heat and electricity. The object is option A metal, option B metalloid, option C non-metal. Students investigate an object that is shiny, bends easily and conducts heat and electricity. The object is a metal. Right option A. Question 86. Hydrogen sulfide gas is formed from hydrogen and sulfur. It smells like option A fruity vegetables, option B rotten eggs, option C rose flower, option D rotten milk. Hydrogen sulfide gas is formed from hydrogen and sulfur. It smells like rotten eggs. राइट ऑप्शन बी हाइड्रोजन सल्फाइड गैस की स्मेल खराब अंडे जैसी होती है। क्वेश्चन 87 द सिंबल फॉर एन एटम ऑफ स्ट्रोनियम इज SR। व्हाट इज द न्यूट्रॉन नंबर ऑफ द एटम? ऑप्शन ए 38, ऑप्शन बी 52, ऑप्शन सी 90, ऑप्शन डी 128। 52 is the neutron number of the atom strontium. The right option B 52. The explanation of this question is given there. The neutron number equals to mass number minus atomic number. Mass number of strontium is 90 and atomic number of strontium is 38. 90 में से 38 को माइनस करेंगे तो ऑप्शन बचेगा 52. That is the neutron number of the strontium. Question 88. The fog in winter is caused due to option A. Suspended condensation water. Option B. Smoke. Option C. Dust particles in the air. Option D. All of these. The fog in winter is caused due to suspended or condensation water. Right option A. Question 89. Solution is a mixture of option A. Solute and solvent. Option B. Homogeneous substances. Option C. Heterogeneous substances. Option D. Pure substances. Solution is a mixture of homogeneous substances. Right option B. Question 90. Sugar dissolution in water actually represent solute and solvent combination of option A. Solid liquid solution. Option B. Solid solution. Option C. Liquid solution. Option D. Gas liquid solution. Sugar dissolution in water actually represent solute and solvent combination of solid liquid solution because sugar is a solid and water is a liquid. That is why this dissolution process represent the solid liquid solution. Right option A. Question 91. Which gas is used to extract energy from food in respiration? Option A. Carbon dioxide. Option B. Dinitrogen. Option C. Dioxygen. Option D. Dihydrogen. Dioxygen gas is used to extract energy from food in respiration. Right option C. Question 92. Drinking polluted water causes disease because it contains option A. Symptoms. Option B. Pathogen. Option C. Infection. Drinking polluted water causes disease because it contains pathogen. Polluted water contains pathogens. Right option B. Question 93. If one wants to study chloroplast, which type of cell would to study chloroplast? Option A. Xylem. Option B. Photosynthetic cell. Option C. Phloem cells. Option D. Roots. If one wants to study chloroplast, photosynthetic cell would to study in chloroplast. Right option B. Photosynthetic cell. Question 94. Study of relationship of organism to their environment is called option A. Embryology. Option B. Ecology. Option C. Ethology. Option D. Entomology. Study of relationship of organisms to their environment is called ecology. Right option B. Question 95. Select the correct sequence of level organization among the following. Option A. Organelle, tissue, cell, organ. Option B. Cell, organelle, tissue, organ. Option C. Organelle, cell, tissue, organ. Option D. Organ, tissue, cell, organelle. Correct sequence of level organization is organelle, cell, tissue, organ. Because a combination of organelle to form a cell and combination of cell to form tissue. Combination of tissues to form organ. Right option C. Organelle, cell, tissue, organ. Question 96. The bacteria and fungi belongs to group of biotic component known as option A. Producers. Option B. Consumers. Option C. Predators. Option D. Decomposers. The bacteria and fungi belongs to group of biotic component known as decomposers. Right option D. Question 97. The largest organ in human with respect to surface area. Option A. Organs. Option B. Skeleton. Option C. Skin. Option D. Muscles. The largest organ in human with the respect to surface area is skin. Right option C. Skin. Question 98. Recognize the factor which does not affect the process of photosynthesis. Option A. Dioxygen. Option B. Carbon dioxide. Option C. H2O. Option D. Light. Dioxygen factor does not directly affect the process of photosynthesis. Right option A. Dioxygen. Question 99. Which is not a part of the human eye? Option A. Cornea. Option B. Retina. Option C. Pupil. Option D. Cornea. Cornea is not part of the human eye. Right option A. Cornea. Question 100. Balloons are filled with. Option A. Helium. Option B. Oxygen. Option C. Nitrogen. Option D. Argon. Balloons are filled with helium. Right option A. Helium.